Empowered Body, Mind, Soul is live. Hi, I'm Dr. Harshita. I welcome you all to today's live. The topic is your body screaming or whispering? Let's give us 2 minutes so that everybody can join in. All those who have already joined the live, I would love to know you. So kindly introduce yourself. Drop your hi in comments. Tell me from where you are. I would love to read your comments. I can see people joining in, the numbers increasing on both the platforms. So, hi to everybody on YouTube, hi to everybody on Facebook. We're live from two different platforms. We're live from two different platforms because we want this important message to reach more and more people. Comments pouring in. Great. Hello, people from Bangalore. I hope you got drenched in the rain of Bangalore. Today it was raining in Bangalore. Wow. People are joining in. Let's just give a couple of more seconds. As you all are typing in comments, I would want you all to share what do you think your body is doing? Is it screaming or whispering? So drop that in the comment section there that what is your body doing? Is it screaming or it's whispering? So you'll see my eyes moving from here and there because I have comments on this side of the page and I'm joined from two different devices. Okay, someone said whispering, loud whispers. Okay, interesting. Okay, as you all keep typing in, all those who are new here to Empowered Body, Mind, Soul, let me take this as an opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Harshita Jain K. I am here as a role of therapist, trainer, clinical advisor, and a general physician in my professional space. I work with different clients to resolve their health issues permanently by creating a unique approach of amalgamating knowledge from medical science along with that knowledge from psychology. So I've created and blend by combining these two. And that helps me in addressing the health issue from the root cause of it, and that's why I'm able to resolve it permanently. In fact, I belong to that niche group of doctors, medical doctors, who prescribe affirmations and handwriting in their prescriptions. So, I am here today to actually share this information with you because in the past couple of years, I've been able to touch hundreds of lives and been able to create results in them successfully. So that's why instead of keeping this information with me, I thought of spreading the word. So that's why I'm here to share this information with you all so that you can benefit from it. But before I share this information, I would want to see how excited are you all. So drop some ease in the comment section to show your excitement. Let me see those ease coming in. Okay, while you're dropping in ease, I can see a lot of them whispering, a couple of them screaming. On Facebook, it's a lot of them screaming and just a few whispering. Okay. So as we go ahead, you will really exactly know if your body is whispering or screaming. I can see some ease coming. Let me tell you, I am very excited. I've already prepared my notes so that I don't miss out on any point. I give you guys all the points which is required. Okay, a lot of ease coming in. Glad to see so much excitement. So let me start with sharing some facts with you which will blow away your mind. The disease burden on the world has increased by 10% in just last 5 years. So now the percentage is 60%. So if you would go out there and you find a group of 10 people, 6 out of them will have some disease. When I looked down and deeply into this, that what were these diseases, most of these diseases was something which could be prevented easily, could be reversed, and could be healed as well. Diseases like heart diseases, diabetes, PCOD, thyroid, mental illnesses like anxiety. So these were the kind of diseases which could be healed, reversed, and prevented very easily. Yet, year on year, the number is just increasing. Why is that happening? That's happening because nobody is really sharing how it can be prevented, reversed, and healed. That is exactly why I am here. I will show it to you how this can be done in 3 easy and simple steps. Let's call it the 3 R's. R, yes, R for raining. It's Bangalore climate, it's been raining, so 3 R's. The 3 R's is the solution to prevent, reverse, and heal diseases. So the first R, do you all want to take guesses that what could the first R be? Let's just take a wild guess. Let me see, where does the first comment come, on the Facebook or on the YouTube? What's the first R to prevent, reverse, and heal diseases? Looks like you all are thinking a lot. Okay, let me reveal this mystery. The first R is recognizing the disease. Tell me in the comments how many of you have gotten to know that you have such and such disease only after you've gone to a doctor and the doctor has given you a diagnosis or a label that this is your disease. If you think that this is the right way, let me burst your bubble. It's already too late. Why do I say it's already too late? Because by the time a doctor tells the disease and diagnose that this is the disease, your body has already started to scream. Let me share a real life incident with you all. When I was posted in my emergency department, I saw a lot of cases coming in with strokes, heart attack. They were in fact visiting the doctor or a hospital for the first time. They'd never been to a doctor. And when these, in fact, are the diseases which are actually a complication of a pre existing disease which was there for a really long time, which was not detected. So when we really understand that why this is happening, it was understood that these people were really ignoring the subtle signs and symptoms which the body showed initially. And once when they started ignoring it over a period of time, the body started to scream, and that's what landed them in hospital and made the doctor diagnose. So now you would be knowing that, okay, what is it to scream? It's one way of screaming is when your doctor diagnoses a disease. One way of screaming is when there's something really drastic happened to your body and you've not really paid attention to it from a long time. Now that you know what screaming is, how do you think body would whisper? Think for a while. What would be a quick way, a fast way for the body to whisper? Of course, you would tell that let's pay attention to the body, it will whisper. I would instead say pay attention to what I am saying. You will know how the body is going to whisper. So think what do you think the body does? A quickest way, a shortest way for the body to whisper. Okay, looks like you're thinking a lot. Let me say how a body whispers. A body whispers through skin. Was it really a whisper? Let me tell it a little more loudly. Your body is whispering through your skin. Yes, there have been lengths and breadths of discussion about the color of the skin. There have been a lot of debates. But let me tell you, skin is beyond a beauty organ. It is, in fact, the largest organ of the body. Yes, it's the largest organ. It can be easily noticeable. The first thing you notice in somebody, easy to access. It's in fact the first line of barrier. It protects all your internal organs from the external environment. Like in the rain, it would protect. Your skin will protect all your internal organs from the external rain. It takes the brunt of the external environment completely. And skin forms 15% of the body weight. So the next time when you are weighing yourself on a weighing machine, do not forget the contribution of the skin. It's 15%, 15%. Interestingly, every 28 days you get a new skin. And the most important fact is that every disease leaves an imprint on the skin, and that is how you can gauge that your body is whispering or not. Okay, let's do an activity so that you actually get to experience that. I would want you to all do the activity along with me. Let's start with examining our skin. What is the type of skin? Is your skin dry? When I say if your skin is dry, you can notice there'll be flaking or peeling of the skin. Just take your hands and make a scratch with your nail tip, and if there is a white line, then your skin is a dry type of skin. So make a note if that's what is your case. Let's see if your skin is oily. To know if it's oily, your fingertips just press slightly on your face all around and see if there is any shine on your fingertips. If there is any shining on your fingertips, that means it's oily. If you fall in neither of the category where there is no scratch, your skin is not peeling, there's no flakiness, there was no oiliness as well, then you have a normal skin type, which is usually the combination skin type. So make a note of it that what's your skin type. I want you to also observe your skin and see if you have any acne marks, any acne scars from an old acne, any active acne marks you have. Also, if you have any hyperpigmentation. What do I mean by hyperpigmentation? When any part of the skin becomes dark or light, it's patchy. That's what is known as hyperpigmentation. So throughout the body, in case you have this hyperpigmentation, make a note of that as well. Lastly, I also want you to make a note of the pore size on your face. If you are able to see pores, that means you have pored skin. And if they're large, then it's large pore. But otherwise, if you have a very smooth, even tone skins, then your skin does not have pore. So make a note of all of these things while you're examining your skin. Also, just pinch your skin like this and see if it's going back easily or it's taking time for it to go. If it's taking time for it to go, make a note of that as well, that it's taking time for it to go back. As you're doing this assessment, I know that you would want to know what does this assessment even mean. That you will know when we go to our next R, the second R. So I would want you to guess what the second R is. Now that you know what the first R is, you would be able to kind of guess what the second R is. So let me see how close you are to guessing the second R. See a lot of comments posing. Okay, the second R is discomfort in daily life. Okay, that's one guess. Come on, somebody on YouTube has already typed. Facebook people, come on. Hello, somebody is still saying hello. Hello, everybody who's joined now. Okay, the second R could be hair. Okay. So the second R, guys, the clue was in the starting letter, it says that it starts with R. So the second R is review your lifestyle, your daily habits. What are you doing in your daily habits? Are you doing excess of it? Are you doing less of it? Or you're doing just the right amount of these four essential pillars of your health? So what are these four essential pillars of the health? The first, water. The most basic, yet the most essential. In fact, 70% of your body is made up of water. So you can imagine how important this is. Second pillar is sleep. Are you sleeping enough, or you're oversleeping, or you're sleeping just the right amount? Are you waking up fresh? In fact, my professor always used to say that 50% of the disease can be cured if you get the right amount of sleep and the right quality of sleep. So that's the importance of sleep. Third is nutrition. Like a vehicle needs petrol or diesel to move ahead, the fuel for the body is food. So, are you overeating, undereating, or eating just the right amount? Are you even eating the right kind of food? Lastly, the fourth pillar is movement. This body is meant to move. It's meant to do different kind of activities from walking, running, jogging, all different kinds of activities. So, is the body getting the adequate amount of movement per day? I want you to let me see who quickly writes all the four pillars in the comments right now. Is it in the YouTube first or on the Facebook first? And while you're writing down these four pillars, I want you to also assess of these four pillars according to your own assessment. Are you getting the right amount? Are you getting excess of it? Or are you getting less of it? So water, are you drinking the right quantity of water? Or you are overhydrating yourself? Or you are dehydrating yourself? What do you think according to your assessment? Okay, so Facebook won this time. We've had all four being typed: water, sleep, nutrition, and movement. These are the four essential pillars. As you're writing these four essential pillars, I want you to also make a note. Are you getting lack of it? Are you getting the right quantity of it? Or it's in excess? So as you're writing this, how do you know if your assessment is leading you in the right direction? Are you wondering how is your assessment leading you in the right direction? So to know that, let's go back to our first assessment which we made, which was of the skin assessment. So let's take the first pillar, which is the most essential pillar because 70% of the body is made up of water. Let's take water. So if you would be getting less water than required, your skin will be dry, it'll be flaky, it'll be peeling. So the scratch mark which you did which to show your dry skin, you would have a dry skin. And the pinching test which I made you all do, in this your skin will take time to go back. All of this indicates that your skin is dry. If you are drinking more than required, that is if you're overhydrated, then your skin will become shiny and it will start stretching. In fact, there will also be swelling in your legs and around your stomach. If you would just press that swelling, you would be able to see small pits forming at that swelling. If that's happening, that means your skin is overhydrated, your body is overhydrated, and skin is showing it to you in that form. If you have neither of these signs, that means you're getting the right amount of water required. Why it's important to pick up these signs is because this is the way your body is whispering to you. If you neglect this and you end up doing lack of water or excess of water, then it starts affecting your nervous system as well as your renal system. Kidneys start overworking, they start swelling, at times they also start forming stones. Your brain, which is known to function quickly, the responses of the brain starts to slow down. There's a delay in the response of the brain. There's something called brain fog which happens, which reduces the alertness. So it eventually starts affecting your systems and then starts leading to diseases. And that is how your body starts screaming. So I do not want your body to scream. It should in fact be whispering. And that is why you need to pick up the signs when it is at the initial state itself, when the body is whispering. In fact, when I work with clients one-on-one therapy, water is the first thing which I ask them to increase because many of them drink way less water than that is required for them. So water is one thing which is gradually increased week on week basis. And when they start making that shift in just water, they start seeing noticeable change. Their body weight starts reducing. They have an inch loss because now water is not stored anymore in the body. They notice a increase in their speed, increase in their energy levels, alertness. All of this starts increasing. So that's an advantage of knowing if you're drinking the right amount of water or less amount of water. In fact, not just this pillar, the other three pillars are also as essential as water. But we have covered these three pillars in detail in an ebook So you can have that ebook for yourself, wherein we have step by step in detail shared with you how each of these pillars plays a role, and how you can assess if you're lack of any of it, excess of any of it, or just the right quantity of it. So I'll tell you at the end that how exactly can you go ahead and get the ebook. So stick with me. But let's move on. So before I go to the third pillar, I would want to take some questions at this point of time. So I know that you are understanding, and if you have any questions, we clarify that before we move to the most important and the crucial pillar, the third pillar. As the questions keep coming, let me hydrate myself with some water. Okay, so I see a question. Sometime after proper sleep, also not feeling fresh. Exactly. That's something which is important. When you're not feeling fresh, that means either the amount of the sleeping hours has not been the right for your body type, or the quality of sleep has not been exactly how it's supposed to be. When I say the not the right amount of hours for your body type, each one's body is different. So the number of hours you would require to sleep would be different from somebody else. So it's very important that you understand how many hours of sleep is required for your body type. I hope that question is answered. So there's another question: increasing number of red moles or thill since the past 2 to 3 years. Does this indicate anything? Yes. Like I said, every disease leaves an imprint on the skin. So any changes in the form of skin, that is indicated that you need to start taking care of your internal organs. Firstly, what you can start doing is working on these four pillars to begin with, that making sure that these four pillars are right. You're getting the right amount of water every day, sleeping the right amount of hours and good quality sleep, getting the right food, right quantity, and making sure you're getting the adequate movement. Start fixing these four. You'll automatically notice that your skin is becoming better. How to improve the quality of sleep? There are several ways how you can improve the quality of sleep. I shall not answer this in live because this is in detail covered in the ebook. So stick with me till the end so you know exactly how you can get that ebook. Great. Okay, I don't see any further questions coming in, so we'll take another set of questions towards the end. Let's now go to the third R, which you all have been waiting for so long. You will have been so good. You've been so responsive to all my questions. Let's take a guess. What will the final R be? What do you think the final R be? Remember, the clue is in the R itself that it should start with R. What's the third R? The first R is recognize the disease. The second R is review the lifestyle. The third R, okay, somebody said recover. Okay. Reactions. I've got one response from both Facebook and YouTube. Let me reveal the final R is reset mindset. So, what's your understanding of mindset? Go ahead and type that in the comments. What do you think mindset means? What's your definition and perception of mindset? The third R is reset mindset. So, as you all are sharing your definition of mindset, let me tell you what is the actual definition of mindset. Mindset is a set of beliefs which shape how you are perceiving yourself and the world. It starts to dictate and influence your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions in any given situation. So basically, whatever your thoughts, your ideologies, your philosophies are, these are what shapes your perspective about your own self as well as others. And this is what starts to influence your thinking, your emotions, and how you behave in any situation. So let's take a common belief is when it comes to health, a common belief is that with age, my body is going to deteriorate. So somebody with such a belief that with age, my body is going to deteriorate, what do you think their thoughts will be? Their thought basically will be they'll come up with a reaction like, look at your age and look at my age. I am aging. My body is aging. And when someone's saying that, how do you think they will start feeling? They'll actually start feeling or constricted, restricted, and limited. And when someone's feeling limited, how will their actions be? In fact, their actions will also be limited. So that's how a belief can affect your thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Let's take another common belief that body hai to kuch to hoga hi. There's a very common thing that body hai kuch to hoga hi. So what are thoughts of these people? Their thoughts is basically going into like, okay, exercise today, I did this exercise today, and that's why I'm having aches and pains in my body. This chart is what gives me bloating. Whenever I eat maida, I put on a lot of weight. Maida is what is giving me weight gain. Chart is what is giving me bloating. Exercising is what is giving me aches and pains in the body. All by doing this is what is happening to my body. So in fact, you see a lot of blame is happening. They are blaming the external things for what's happening to them internally. There is no responsibility being taken when you have this belief. So somebody with those kind of thoughts, what will their feelings be? Their feelings will basically be of feeling weak or victim. They will not feel in charge of their own life. When you're in that feeling, how will your behavior and actions be? They will actually try to control extra too much on the external environment, and they'll try to be overcautious about the external thing. They will avoid different climates, they will avoid all food kinds, but they will not work internally on the body to work on their immunity or any of those four pillars. So these are certain common beliefs, and that's how it can negatively impact health. But if you know, if you reset your mindset, you change these beliefs into positive, empowering one, then you know you can create a positive impact on your health. So these are the three important R, the three R's, the three R's to prevent, heal, and reverse any disease. So would want you all to share by now that what all did you learn about your health and about yourself in the comment section. Till now, I would want to know what did you really learn about your health and about yourself. Share in the comment section what were your learnings and takeaways until now. I would love to hear it. And as you're sharing this, I really look forward to doing more such talks because I'm on a journey to empower lots and lots of people with the right information and the right tools so that they can be in charge and own their health. As a healthcare practitioner, I would be happiest if they can all become their own doctors and they do not need an external doctor. Okay, I see certain comments. I learned our approach towards health. Great. I learned taking positively all the thoughts. Okay. I can see some claps coming in. Thank you for the acknowledgement. I would also want you to share what are your learnings. While you're sharing your learnings, I just scroll through comments in case I've missed any questions. So let me just look through them. Okay, great. So while you all are continue to type, I would want to really say that if you found value in this basically what like a 30 minutes live, if you found value in this 30 minutes live, I would want you to take a step forward and start working on your personal health. In fact, in this month, being all about celebrating women and appreciating them, we have an exclusive webinar for women. So all the women watching here, you're at the right place, so hold on. And all the men watching here, do not leave. You also will have something soon, coming soon, very quickly. But remember, if the women in your life become healthy, won't your health effortlessly become better? So hold on to this, because in this webinar, we will deep dive into women's health, how at every stage of women, how her body changes, how her body is playing different roles, and how it overall impacts her health. In this webinar, a woman will also learn to really understand her feminine self and connect with feminine self. And most importantly, she will learn how she can transition and transform herself from a state of disease, sickness, illness to a state of ease, feeling completely health and being in charge of your health. So this is an exclusive webinar for women. It will be happening at 4 different dates. On one of the date, it's happening both in Hindi as well as English. So I'll quickly share a link in the comments here at both the places. You all can have a look at the link for more details to know what are the exact days and timings and sign up for that webinar. So let me just share that link with you all. Share link on Facebook. I should share the link on YouTube as well. Thank you for being so patient. So they're happening on 4 different dates at different time slots. We've kept intentionally different time slots so that we can accommodate more and more people according to their own convenience. Because, like I said in the beginning, the mission is to reach out to more and more people with this information so that the diseases burden which is on the world decreases. So I've shared the link at both the places. Go ahead and look into this link. Sign up for the webinar. All the women, do sign up for yourself and empower other women to sign up. All the men, do gift this to other women in your life, because women love gifts. So this would be a very meaningful and thoughtful gift for them. Also, I told you about the ebook. So how can you get the ebook? So at Empowered Body Mind Soul, we award taking action. So when you sign up for this webinar, the ebook will be sent to you via mail within 48 hours. Exclusively meant for all those who are signing up for the webinar, completely free. This ebook contains all the details of all the 4 pillars, and more details of the 3 R's, so that it's a very handy book, a guidebook which you can refer back whenever you want to reverse, prevent, and heal any diseases. You'll have a step-by-step guide of how you can do it. That is why we've made it in a format of a book and an ebook, so that you can access it anywhere, which you will get on signing up for this webinar. As you are looking at more details, I will stay here for a couple of more minutes so that I can take more questions. Any questions you have regarding the 3 R's, the 4 pillars, about the webinar, or about the ebook, please drop in your questions so that I can answer. While if anybody does not have questions and you've made your decision about signing up for webinar, thank you so much for joining. Please share this live with more and more people so that more people can watch this live and get the right information so that they can really be in charge of their own health. Thank you, everybody. Okay, I see a question. It's easy to take care of ourselves just with the basics: water, sleep, right nutrition, exercise. We wouldn't need anything other than these to be fit and healthy. Yes, that's really right. That when your basics, the 3 R's get sorted, that's when you start moving from disease towards ease. So you really need to know what's your right level of sleep which is required, right amount of water you need for your body, the right nutrition for your body, because each one's body is different and only you will be able to assess if this is right for you or not. A lot of thank yous and thumbs up pouring in. Thank you, everybody. But our thoughts play a great role in our health. Yes, the mindset, reset mindset is the third important R. So your thoughts, feelings, and how you behave plays a very important role on your health. And by just changing a shift in your mindset, in your thoughts, feelings, and behavior, you can create a lot of shift in your health. Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. Let's stay for 2-3 more minutes. So if you have any questions, I shall answer those questions. Okay, the mail. So yes, all those who belong to our Empowered community, the link will also be shared to you via WhatsApp message and email. Please follow us on our social media so that you can see our posts and stories where you can find the links. In case somebody has not been able to get the link here, DM us on Facebook or Instagram, or drop me a message in the YouTube section. We'll go ahead and share the link with you personally as well. The best way to keep a tab on our content and whatever's coming in future is to be a part of our community, and that you can do it by being a part of our social media groups, be a part of Facebook community, Instagram, subscribe us on YouTube, and click on that bell icon so whenever we do such lives or upload a new video, you will be knowing about it. Thank you so much. This was very insightful. Glad you found a value. Thank you so much. This was very informative. Glad that so many of you found value from it. Do share it with other people so more people can value from it, because paying forward is the best way. Think that 6 out of 10 people have some or the other disease. So when you are watching and you're sharing with more, we can really create that significant shift in that number. Thank you for enlightening talk. Thank you. Okay, I don't see any questions. So thank you again for joining in. Any information, you'll find it in the description of this. Thank you so much. Do share with others and sign up for the webinar and get the ebook exclusively over your mail. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you.